Relive happening in Indy. Inside the end zone, it's Anthony Gould, a yard deep. Across the 20, and straight ahead he goes. Stopped short, but he got near the 29-yard line. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. Spotted at the 29. Jones to throw and completes short of the 35-yard line. For Jonathan Taylor, you mentioned the leading rusher in the NFL coming. Oh, and he's wrapped up right away. Max Crosby, he doesn't just sack quarterbacks. Taylor out as a receiver. On 3rd and 7. Jones complete, short of the first down to Pittman. And there is a flag.
Illegal formation, offense number 72 was not on the line of scrimmage. That penalty's declined, 4th down.
Late getting back, Alex Bachman on the punt return, and Dylan Laube inside the 10, has it around the 6 of the Raiders. Bachman returns it up towards punt of 56, 8-yard return. Genty the back, Geno Smith to throw. And floating one for Genty. He's got it. Spinning across the 40. That's a Raider first down.
And talking to the coaching staff for the Raiders, they talked about Ashton Genty last week on the ground, but wanting to get him more involved, he's going to run a wheel route. And they're going to try to find a way to isolate him versus the linebackers for the Colts. But this is a part of his game they feel like they...
Trey Tucker in motion. Genty is brought down right away. Nick Cross. Genty, he has a hole and stopped at the 49 of the Raiders.
Oh, boy, that could have been a touchdown if not for Zaire Franklin getting an arm.
3rd and 4, Smith from the 40, throws, caught. That's Jack Besh. From the 45, Genty will pick up a couple.
There, you're not thinking about anything other than toting that rock and then be able to have the vision to be able to cut back, go where you need to go.
Fake to him, pass is caught. That's Trey Tucker short of the first down. They'll need about 2. Smith for Jacoby Myers, who makes the catch and falls forward for the first down.
Same stance.
That Freddie Krueger look, that could scare you. Instead, the throw inside the 30. Ian Thomas getting the start at tight end, the former Carolina Panther. And it's what he does after he gets the ball that matters. It's Trey Tucker in motion to give to Genty. And Genty, look at that. All 5'8" of him powering his way for the first down near the 20. For Pete Carroll in for Colton Miller, who went on injured reserve, their best lineman. Hand off to Tucker. The speedy Trey Tucker slowed down as he got around the 12-yard line of the Colts by Nick Cross, who from the opposing offense. Blitz coming. Geno Smith batted away. Straight ahead. Geno Smith keeps. And the kind of Las Vegas people mover system was enough. They got it there on 1st and goal. Genty inside the 5 and down to the 3. Geno Smith. Pressure coming in. He is sacked around the 15-yard line. Tyquan Lewis. His 3rd sack of the season.
Well, the Colts lined up like they wanted to bring pressure with the motion.
Now another 3rd down, but this 3rd and goal. Genty catches. Can he find the end zone? And 3 or 4 Colts stop him. Well, the Raiders looked like they were going to defeat the Bears last Sunday. And this one is through.
Jake Besh, the rookie, and Ian Thomas getting some catches too on that drive on the bingo card.
Creativity against that Colt defense that took a stand at the end as Ashton Doolin will bring this up across the 25. He's got some wheels across midfield, down the sideline. He is in for a touchdown. There is a flag back at the 28-yard line on the other side of the field.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 48, a 10-yard penalty, first down Colts.
Jones to throw, completes. Another pass open, and slipping the tackle is Pittman, maintaining balance, using his hand across the 40.
A good fit for this offense. He said, well, first off, he's cerebral, he studies, he works at it. But also, he's accurate, you know, and he knows where to go with the football, putting in the right spot. And I just think the combination of the offensive line, the blocking, some of the playmakers they have, and then having a running back like Jonathan Taylor, where when you make those play-action fakes, they're so impactful and it opens everything else up in this offense.
NFL in the league in passing yards this year. And he's throwing again. Has time and overthrows at the 40.
He's in a good spot.
Pass, Downs across midfield. You know, and that's the one thing Daniel Jones said to us right away, that
what they had in Anthony Richardson, you know, who last year went through some of his issues. Obviously, Joe Flacco came in to replace him, and clearly they wanted someone who would work at it the way Daniel Jones has.
He keeps. And here's Jonathan Taylor straight ahead. And down about the 43-yard line. 3-0 Raiders. Colts on their second possession. Jonathan Taylor will get to about the 40 where he's brought down. 3rd and 4. Jones, middle of the field. Now to the 20 is Tyler Ward. He's got a first down. 19-yard pickup on 3rd down. That's Pittman, top of your screen. Jones looks over there, but goes short. And that's Taylor near a first down. Let's get a game break. Yeah,
Jackson Dart?
Yeah, not that Brady Quinn wasn't, you know.
Well, maybe to go to Notre Dame.
3 tight ends are in. They only need 2 for a first. Taylor will get the first down. And it's 1st and goal for the Colts.
Yeah, you're going to get a hold on Max Crosby, though, here.
Offense number 72.
Okay, Braden Smith, right side.
Still there. DJ Giddens is in at running back, the rookie from Kansas State. On a 2nd and 12. Pass goes to him, but he hadn't turned in time. Giddens remains in on 3rd down and 12. Jones, pressure coming. Bounds, spins. Near the first down is Josh Downs. Taylor drifting around behind. Now Tyler Warren back there with Jones. Who gets it? It's Tyler Warren. And he's going to throw. Incomplete. Raider history coming from the Colts side of things. Anyway, it's 2nd down 10. Throw complete.
Yeah, there you go.
Tyler Warren is in for a Colts touchdown. Boy, they set that up beautifully.
Yeah, if you're Shane Steichen, don't overthink it, right? He's working on Jeremy Chins. He works the outside leverage. And Tyler Warren sets him up well. Daniel Jones puts the ball in a perfect spot. I mean, you really can't.
Spencer Schrader. And they have a 7-3 lead here in the 2nd quarter. Thanks for being with us on the return. Dylan Lowby for the Raiders will get across the 30. From the 30, Geno Smith. Underneath that's Trey Tucker up near the 45 on a first down. By the way, we did get an answer. That was he is a left-handed throw. Ashton Genty, maybe a yard. Here comes a flag.
Jackson Powers Johnson was trying to stop Zaire Franklin from shooting
Holding.
through the gap.
Offense number 61, 10-yard penalty,
Jordan Meredith.
still first down.
Genty to the 35, and that's it.
If he just would have kept that outside, it looked like he had a lane.
Pass to Genty's a little high, and it's going to be 3rd and long. Pressure was coming.
Yeah, but that's one you got to hit if you're Geno Smith.
Going deep. And he couldn't hang on. Dante Thornton Jr.
High point that football if he could.
A.J. Cole, and it's blocked. Ball's loose, rolling around the 10-yard line. And the Raiders on it, but the Colts will take over. Jonathan Taylor hit right away, and maybe a yard or two. Jones, floating one. Coverage over there. Taylor the target. White was on him, and there is a flag.
Pass interference, defense number 45. Ball's placed in the spot of the foul, automatic first down.
Jalen Travis. Fake to Taylor. Jones. Incomplete. Looked like he was trying to throw to a lot of creativity early here. It's Tyler Warren moving around. He steps into the slot. Give it to Jonathan Taylor. But there's nowhere to go for the end zone. The give. Jonathan Taylor is in for a Colts touchdown. A little shoving going on afterwards.
Well, it's with Quinn Nelson. Hopefully so, he's trying to protect his back, but take a look at left guard. Usually you see him running and they're pushing up somewhere in here. No, he goes all the way outside. And watch Taylor just fall on his big guard and tie.
And Taylor with a nose for the end zone. His teammates were talking about this week. Spencer Schrader, special teams player of the month in the AFC, kicks that through, but there is a flag.
How comfortable does he feel kicking with the holder that's now a backup holder as well?
Backup quarterback Anthony Richardson, as this will draw the flag. And that's going to set up the Raiders with excellent field position.
Kickoff out of bounds, Indianapolis number 8. Ball's placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
That's a 15-yard difference as Smith throws to Ashton Genty, who was tackled right away. Penalty was against the Raiders for roughing the kicker. Smith going deep down the sideline. Trey Tucker the target.
Ineligible downfield, offense number 61. The penalties decline. Third down.
Colts looking like they're going to bring a pressure here. Matching up.
A pitch. Need to get to the 35 for the first down, and Ashton Genty does that. Smith hesitates, dumps it off. Genty, with that surge, he picked up about 6, and a flag comes in.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the same player or the same team. Personal foul face mask number 48 is declined. Personal foul tripping number 48 is accepted. 15 yards, first down.
Genty gets inside the 40. Raiders have an injured punter. Smith in trouble. He's not going to get away. Sacked at the 45. DeForest Buckner.
Buckner's going to get the sack, but it's really Charvarius Ward staying at home for Trey Tucker as he comes across this formation. They fake the pitch. Unfortunately, they had to bring a timeout.
Geno Smith protected well. Tucker is open. Down to the 10. Trey Tucker with all that speed, fastest Raider And Blackman fell down on the coverage, left him alone, and Geno spotted him.
Trey Tucker just gave a little hesitation at the line of scrimmage. Watch the little stutter, and once he gets to the outside, Blackman's saying, I got to recover and get back into phase at the hip of Tucker. Stumbles, falls, but an open field tackle.
Smith, Tucker, incomplete.
And had him.
Time for Geno Smith. Batted in the air and intercepted by the Colts. Latu gets the deflection, and he'll get credit for the pick. On defense. Jones fires, complete at the 15-yard line, and just short of the 20. Michael Pittman Jr. got him between his two. Jones 10 out of 13. You see the numbers. Yes, the touchdown pass to Tyler Warren as Jonathan Taylor had nowhere to go. There's a wall there, and he gets shoved back. Third down 2. Raiders, if they get a stop, they have time to do something. Pass. That ain't going to happen as third down slack guy Josh Downs hauls that in. Nearing the 2-minute warning. Daniel Jones with a lot of time, and will dump it off. Well, it was dropped by Taylor at the 25. Rich Dewey was joining us here today, along with you, coming over from the college crew. We appreciate that. Comes out throwing, and that's Tyler Warren. Before Jones could even come away with the ball, blasting in was Adam Butler.
Defense number 69. It's a 5-yard penalty. It results in a first down.
Saying no way. Otherwise, it's tough to stop.
I mean, a millisecond makes a difference for the speed of these guys and the talent. Jones on first down, throwing open in between a couple of Raider defenders is Ashton Doolin, and he hangs on despite the tough hit from Jeremy Chin.
This is a great play on both sides. Good throw, good catch by Doolin being tough. The soft spot in the 2-deep zone coverage, but also Chin makes him feel it. Well done by Doolin to maintain possession to the ground. Not completing control.
Good use of the expedited review. They got it correct. And incomplete for Josh Downs, who was open in the middle. See what they can do. Jones floating one for the sideline. Here comes the flag. Ashton Doolin was, theatrics over there. Like he was.
Pass interference. Defense number 36. Ball's placed in the spot of the foul. First down.
Jones has time, and it's batted away. From the 40-yard line, it'll be a second down. A sack or more. It's the longest active streak. Quick pass is complete. And a nice move by Josh Downs. Near again. A first down, maybe just a touch short. If they get to the end zone, they don't have to worry about it unless they want an extra point. Jonathan Taylor. Down the sideline he goes. Flipped in the air at the 15-yard line. As steady and productive a runner as there is in the league.
Yeah, when we saw the touchdown run, Quentin Nelson going the other way, the big number 56 getting on the outside, putting just a body on the Landon Roberts.
Picked up 16-yard line, 16 yards, batted as they snap the ball, and Daniel Jones stepped back. From the 16 on second down, Jones was underneath Jonathan Taylor to around the 10-yard line. Jones gets rid of it in the middle. Close to that first down. Jones sets a throw. He can run it. He can throw it. And diving in the end zone. Touchdown Colts. Michael Pittman. Jones on the move. Delivered it.
About playing coverage or not. Watch Jamal Adams. He's the Raiders defender who flushes Daniel Jones outside the pocket. And because they're bringing the pressure, it leaves more one-on-one opportunities. And Pittman, looking wide open in the back of the end zone, able to uncover.
And
all these injuries in the secondary. Just surprised that, again, allowing those guys to be matched up one-on-one. Try to play more coverage, try to get doubles where you can, and force Jones to have to find somebody to go to the football, but waste time.
Yeah. Jones looking around, end zone, and just off the fingertips there. Looked like it was a little behind. Briefly in Minnesota, then out there on the free agent market against the one-year deal from the Colts. And so far, so good for Daniel Jones and Indianapolis. All right, into the end zone. Let's see where they spot this. The ball a little bit more. I know Vic Fangio of the Eagles made some reference to that as this pass is underneath with a lot of running room. Albert O, they call him.
You got that on the first try, like it was nothing.
I practiced all night.
No, I'm not going to try.
That's why they call him Albert O.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to call him. But nice run after the catch there. And again, putting themselves with 8 seconds the chance to get a little bit closer. I don't think they're going to take a shot at the end zone, but make the kick easier.
2024 here in Indy and released in July. Time. Pass is gathered in, and they're going to rule that a catch inside the 30. Remember, they had it blocked against the Bears. Raider fans aren't forgetting that. Cost them a win last week. Daniel Carlson is off the mark. And that's the end of the first half with a 23. We have an injured place kicker in Schrader as Daniel Jones has a couple of touchdown tosses in the game. Raheem Mostert bringing it for the Raiders across the 20 and stopped at the 26-yard line.
Gonna stay in this thing.
It is Genty. He's got some blocks, and he stays on his feet for a first down. A strong run. Picked up 10. Back to Genty. And not a whole lot there. You know, you talk about now he's that low center of gravity at 5'8". Very strong. He's very fast. Lou Anarumo, got the Genty stance. Fake to him. Geno Smith. There's a flag down right away as Genty hauls in the pass. Stopped at the 37-yard line. Charvarius Ward making the play.
Holding. Offense number 71. Penalties declined. Third down. Smith
Throwing down the sideline. Some hand jockeying going on as Jack Best was the target, but Ward, because of A.J. Cole, who can hold, but he was injured, so he can't punt. Daniel Carlson, the place kicker, is punting. And remember, A.J. Cole had a punt blocked. To the way he's playing, I'm sure the Colts are going to start talking to him. Ball is bounced, but recovered by Taylor. I'm sure Daniel Jones, the Colts, if he's interested in talking about extending the contract, working up a new one before he hits the open market, that people accused him of when he was a New York Giant. Jones, incomplete at midfield. Ashton Doolin the target. From the pocket, Jones, catch made, sliding at the 46. It's Doolin again.
They had to build him back up a bit in their Indy.
He fakes, he fires, and open at the 40-yard line inside is Jonathan Taylor, down to the 20. He picked up the 39-yard line, short of the first down.
This could work for the long term.
180.
Jonathan Taylor, big hole. Down to the 26, 27-yard line, a Colts first down. He played in New York or somewhere. Taylor get a lot more publicity. But the Colts know what he can do. I mean, he's really the middle America version of Saquon Barkley to some degree. Quick toss, getting rid of it quickly. Josh Downs, boy, he's got that good move. We've seen it already 3 times.
180.
Taylor trying to find something. And picks up about 3 or 4.
180.
Taylor, Jonathan Taylor, brought down around the 5-yard line. For Taylor and a first and goal, Colts. The pitch. Jonathan Taylor finding his way, ran down to about the 2. Jonathan Taylor, he's got one touchdown today. He's got two.
When Taylor's dancing in the end zone, he was dancing through the hole. Watch as this opens up. Just roll the replay. He presses it, patient, sidestep. Lamau and Roberts can.
Jones to throw. Does. Converted. This time they get the two, and Tyler Warren continuing his big day. There's a flag down. Looks like a push. This will be against the Colts.
Extend with one hand.
Pass interference, offense number 84.
Yeah, let's
10-yard penalty, and we'll retry.
I don't know about that. There's not a ton there. Typically, two hands when you extend.
Jones for two. Short catch made, but not going to be enough.
Really wearing down the Raiders defense. Talked about first half was more about the passing game with Daniel Jones. In the second half so far, it's been Jonathan Taylor.
Dylan Lowby on the return for the Raiders across the 30. And Mike Pereira, our rules analyst in the first half, make a change to that as they continue to change kickoff rules. Ashton Jeanty started out well last time. He'll pick up about 5 on.
He's going to find a spark.
Pass to Colts, and it's intercepted. A takeaway for Indianapolis. Mekhi Blackman, and he looks like he stepped out. The official there is pointing. Let's see.
It's just a two deep zone, and take a look as Blackman's flat-footed, eyes on Geno Smith the entire way, and jumps Thornton. It looks like a pick six. However, Blackman did step out before he got in the end zone.
Yeah, clearly that right foot, I think, is in the white. On the edge. Yep, there it is, more clearly. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Just activated for the game. And the football, it gets down to around the 2.
Yeah, we talked about
Abdullah to the goal line and in for a Colts touchdown. He spent the last 3 years with the Raiders.
And the open lane to get in the hole. Watch. Max Crosby comes flying by, and it's that burst that gets him in the end zone. And one of the coolest things was he's celebrating with his offensive lineman afterwards, but first player out, Jonathan Taylor, running from the sidelines to go congratulate him.
Of the 49ers, when he was released back in September, trying for 2 the third time, and this one a little behind and incomplete.
It's a tough duty for him, but he's got to find a way to bring his team back.
In the end zone, so that'll be a touchback. Yeah, the Colts punted on their first drive. The pitch to Ashton Jeanty. He's got some blocks to get him out to about the 41-yard line, and that's the Jeanty again.
That's just
stuck and pushed backwards, short of the first down. It's a good tackle by DeForest Buckner, who has had a Smith keeps 3 straight running plays.
He didn't get it.
And no, he did not. On 4th down, Jeanty trying to get back even to the line of scrimmage, and he did not get it.
And that is all big number 90, Grover Stewart. Got to jump on the snap, broke through the line of scrimmage.
Already 32 points up on the board. Jonathan Taylor comes back in. Fake to him. Daniel Jones is throwing. And open deep. He's got it. Inside the 10-yard line is Ashton Doolin.
I mean, you got to love this. They get the stop on 4th down. Let's just go ahead and put a dagger in them. The go ball. Doolin releases back inside. And if not for doing that, I'm not sure he's going to be able to get to the football. Good job high pointing the football, controlling as he completes the process of the catch.
By gaining more than 8 yards per pass play, and they've been doing that today as Taylor carries. And they spread the ball around. I mean, the Colts, and we've seen it even with Alec Pierce continuing to be out. Accountability and sending the right message is what's out there for Shane Steichen and this Colt team. And there he goes, Jonathan Taylor, his third touchdown today.
And you're just seeing and sensing extreme frustration from the Raiders defense. Watch the offensive line in particular. See the right guard, Mac Gonzalez, coming up.
Can they get a two-point conversion? That's about the only thing the Colts haven't done right. Of course, they didn't plan on it. Taylor, he'll get it. Touchdown, Taylor, on their way to going 4-1. That says a lot in terms of you play the percentages historically. You go to 4-1, you have a 79% chance of the playoffs as Laube returns. And if you slip to 3-2, it's only 50%. So Pete Carroll said yesterday he thought the team was close at putting all the parts together. Geno Smith going to run out of that, be brought down at the 35, but today, it was blown dead. The ball was out after the contact.
It looked like a false start. There was something off on the snap.
He hurt last week.
Looks like he's working as JT Tuimoloau, a rookie out of
Holding, offense number 70, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Spot back there in the pocket.
Pass to Tucker, who steps out of bounds. He's got a game break, and check it again with Carissa. Second and 9. This pass, he is caught at the 40. He's going to be about 4 short, of the first down. Colts already with 2 sacks today. They have 12 for the year. And the receiver fell with a flag. Let's see if Jack Besh was interfered with.
There were 2 fouls by the same player. Pass interference, defense number 29. There was also a face mask, personal foul face mask by number 29. Both fouls, both penalties are enforced. First down.
The pass, moving upfield, Ian Thomas. You know, Pete Carroll knew this was going to be a long-haul project. He gives his all. He wants to return the winning ways the way it used to be, as most have fallen short, and has had some frustrating moments with the losing with Las Vegas. 3rd and 4, quick toss, and trying to get the first down. Albert O is going to be a little bit short. Colts were ready. He didn't get it. Mostert is the back. He's going to throw it. And does, and the catch is made for the first down. Could not. And Michael Mayer continuing 3rd straight game with that concussion against Washington. Sideline throw out of bounds.
Underestimate the loss of having 2 guys like that out and what it does to your offense.
Especially in this offense. Geno Smith for the end zone and knocked away, almost his 3rd interception, and Nick Cross had his hands on that one. On a 3rd and 3, play clock, down to 2. Smith, flag flies, he's going to run down the sideline. He'll have the first down, but the flag is at the 13 on the other side of the field.
Foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 44. Half the distance to the goal line, automatic first down.
And they've had some big plays. Second time for second most explosive plays coming into this game, but not today. As Geno Smith is on the run and sacked for the 3rd time today. And Zaire Franklin said, I'll make it up for that penalty.
There's just really no quick answer here for Geno Smith.
Smith firing, end zone, incomplete. Jacoby Myers in that Colts secondary. Smith again, off the fingertips of Jacoby Myers.
Well, they're picking on Lamons.
Looked like a
but again,
replay.
this time,
In his NFL career, it was a 30-yarder last time because of the injury to Cole, but Cole can be the holder. He's missed from long range, but he hits here from 37.
Efficient, spread the football around.
Didn't turn it over.
Didn't turn it over. Didn't take a sack, by the way. Credit the offensive line, him getting the ball out, too.
Ashton Doolin is stopped short of the 20-yard line. DJ Giddens, another rookie. And we're just talking about Kansas State. He carries up across the 20-yard line. A low completion percentage, but hands it off here. Good enough by Giddens for the first down. Well, I think part of it, too, is that with a guy like Shane Steichen and
all those other guys have been successful, and with Anthony Richardson, there's been questions about that.
Look at Giddens and the Colts moving forward. And, you know, back to the brief stop, because Daniel Jones mentioned to us.
I got a new scenery, new coaching staff, new style of offense that suits you better.
Pass is tipped to the air, and Anthony Richardson caught his own deflection and advances it. It's like a Brett Favre throwback. Completion to yourself. Put that in your book and save it.
If anyone could do it, Richardson could do that.
Yeah, that's emblematic of the way the Colts.
I mean, I don't think Geno Smith's the problem in this offense. Clearly, the injuries are hurting him right now. But do you take a look at what Pickett could probably bring to this offense potentially?
Giddens with a carry, another game break with Carissa. Washington, when they played the Raiders, Mariota had a big day running and throwing against this Raider defense. Richardson, and a mix-up there because his receiver stopped around the 30. And Adonai Mitchell said, hey, I made a mistake, won't happen again. Of course, he had the penalty as well. Focus will delay a game, I believe, on this.
He's got so much ability. I mean, when you watch that young man play the game.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
He can do things that just most receivers can't do with their body. He's explosive.
His talent back in the lineup, especially if Alvin Pierce can't come back strong or healthy. And Alex Bachman, fair catch at the 11-yard line.
Able to get more pressure on opposing quarterbacks, which I think has led to some of those takeaways. They weren't getting as much last year under Gus Bradley.
Raheem Mostert carries. Yeah, they ended up with 3 sacks today, so they have 13 for the year.
It just catches you off guard, and combining all of that makes it difficult to go up against.
Saw the rookie Jonathan Edwards in that secondary. He stepped up today as the pass is complete. Ian Thomas will work his way for a first down. Good hustle there late in the game. Xavier Howard retired. Mike Hilton had the shoulder injury today and went out. Kenny Moore may be back soon. He's been out with an Achilles after the 5-game mark like this. Smith fires, caught. Jacoby Myers.
And it's that point, though.
Smith across midfield, and that's Jack Besh near a first down.
I'm not. Texas did good today. They're playing against the backup quarterback. They've got some work to do still this season. But the Jacksonville Jaguars have definitely made improvements under their new head coach, Liam Cohen, on the defensive side of the ball.
To Indianapolis. Trying to get the first down. He's going to be just short. Raheem Mostert, 33-year-old veteran from when he had the opportunity. Smith fires a little behind, but the catch going back to get it, Alex Bachman.
Yeah, and going back to that. He's been the bright spot. His catching ability today, too, with 5 receptions. You know, they have a lot to build off of that young man and just how special he is.
Yeah, and I guess the Pete Carroll teams are always about 40-6 advantage here. Raiders trying to get the end zone. Alberto inside the 20. He's in trouble here, and he'll be sacked. That was a real moment he would rather have not felt. 4th sack of the day, Samson Ebukam.
And he's got his ears pinned back, and it's tough sledding when you're one-dimensional offensive line at this point. Stone Forsythe without much help, and Ebukam just runs him right back into Smith. But you talked about just the opportunity to come to Las Vegas. tough stuff then, different coordinators, but played well enough to get the confidence of Pete Carroll to bring him to the Las Vegas Raiders, and talked about just the fact that he gets to talk to Tom Brady.
Yeah, the FaceTime with Brady was a thrill for him, but the contract extension and the thrill for the Colts, off to a 4-1 start for the first time since 2013.